You're on with Cage in the Cave.
Hi, this is Calie.
How you doing, Calie Cutler?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm at a women's wrestling tournament right now.
That's awesome. How was training up at TriStar?
Oh, that is going super awesome. I absolutely love it up there.
So you're still out there? How much longer are you planning on being out there?
No, I'm actually home for 2 weeks. I leave Tuesday to go back another month still.
Oh, okay. So was Joanne Collarwood there? Was she actually in camp with you?
Yeah, yep. She has a room right across the hallway from me, so it's pretty cool.
How was it, getting out there? Because I know, your home gym wasn't, didn't have too many, females in there to train with you. You're always training with men. How is it to get out there and go to, a different gym, a bigger gym, and have other females actually be in there and work with you?
It's really awesome. Most of my wrestling and MMA career, I haven't really had that many women to work with. So they just move different, and you just have to get used to the movement. So it's very beneficial to have several girl practice partners.
Now, being out at TriStar, what was the most that you absorbed from that experience?
Oh wait, what did you say? Sorry.
I said, going out to TriStar, what was it that you absorbed the most from this most previous experience?
It's the pace. They have more of the pace that I like there. Basically everyone is trying to kill you, and I kind of love it.
That sounded a little psycho. No, I'm just kidding. That's great. So now it's been a couple weeks since we've spoken. Anything new pop up that
Well, I mean, she's got a huge title fight coming up. Why don't you talk to us a little about that, Calie?
It's against Kina Cizan. I've known her for a while. I've seen her, throughout my whole amateur career, always at weigh-ins, and we kind of know about each other. So, very interesting to fight someone that you know and like. I've actually never done that before, so just trying to treat it as a normal fight, though.
Well, I think the experience that you just said at TriStar, how everybody's getting along there, it's great. But a couple seconds later, you say everybody feels like everybody's there to kill you. Maybe that experience right there, will help you be able to turn that dark side on once you fight somebody that you personally know. The feeling of having to hey, even though we know each other and we like each other, that's all got to go out the window now.
Yep. It's a different, almost mindset, a different switch kind of turns on. So definitely getting help with that at TriStar.
I mean, since you said you kind of know her a little bit, is there a particular part of her game that you feel you can exploit? Without giving too much away.
Without giving too much information away. There's several different game plans I have put together. Basically everything except for I don't want to be in her guard. That's the one place I want to try to avoid.
Okay.
Now, you just mentioned that you have a couple game plans put together. Are you a type of fighter where you're kind of stuck in your ways where you go in there and your game plan's your game plan, and even though your coaches come in there and you try to switch it over to your game plan, you're so used to one thing, that that's what you stick to? Are you able to hit that switch, have multiple game plans? If you have to go back to the first one, you go back to it, but if not, you can keep switching every time your coach tells you to?
Yeah, I change a lot of stuff on the fly. Kind of I've put myself in so many different scenarios throughout the years that when things change, I can change up with them. So that's why I kind of have several game plans, because if this doesn't go exactly how I want it, then I have this. It's always a little bit in the back of my head, but sometimes I'll pull things out of nowhere and they work. So I'm very, very flexible with what I do.
Yeah, because you see them certain fighters, and no matter how good they are, they their coaches tell them no, go switch it up, and you can see them they're trying to, but mentally they just can't figure it out to switch it up on the fly, and so having the versatility to be able to do that is what makes the difference in a good and a great fighter. So
Yep.
you say you're at a wrestling tournament right now. What how's that going? What are you there in support of somebody? Are you coaching? What's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm supporting a few people. I kind of found out that I'm related to several Cutler girls who wrestle. So, and they're in Michigan, and I've never met anyone else with the last name of Cutler, let alone like a female wrestler. So, like, absolutely had to like go watch them wrestle since I found out.
So wrestling runs in the bloodline.
Yeah.
Are they doing?
There's other girls I know here too, and then I know Brent Harvey pretty good. So it's just nice to see everybody.
How they place it? Are they winning any matches, or are the wrestling not started yet?
I've seen the younger ones wrestle, and they're doing pretty good. Also a girl that trains at my gym once in a while. She's younger. I think she's like 13. She just pinned a girl, so it's kind of funny. She was just like kicking me in the face the other day, and now she's like wrestling on the mat. It's kind of cool watching like girls start young with both striking and wrestling. So
yeah, I think especially females like you and the other role models in the in the Olympics and the MMA scene. Everything's starting to pop on the scene. You're starting to see more and more of that. The wrestling, the little girls wanting to do karate and stuff like that. So you guys are setting the path in the right direction for these little girls, and it's amazing to see that, as you said, it's starting to happen a little more and more, and they have actual role models now. Instead of just it being mainly a man thing. It's
right.
very versatile. It's for both sex now. No matter what it is, wrestling, karate, judo, MMA, boxing, everything.
yes, yep.
And it's great, it's great, especially in Michigan, for them to have, people like, you and Amanda Bobby Cooper and other people like that who are, setting a everything in the right direction for them to follow. And so,
Yeah, it's kind of weird being the one that people like look up to. Like, I've never been in this situation in my life, so it's kind of cool.
I'll say, how does that feel, knowing that you're basically going to be known as one of the pioneers for female MMA in Michigan?
It's very weird, actually. I'm kind of like, majority of my life have been really reserved, especially like in like wrestling. I didn't say like 2 words. I just kind of went out and wrestled. So I never would have predicted I'd be in this like situation. So it feels really good.
Now on back to MMA for a second here. You got this fight coming up. Is there anything that for going out to TriStar that you changed in your regiment that you normally are used to having there, and you kind of had to like take that away to fully get the right experience out of this training camp?
I have a really bad habit of actually overtraining. Like, I'll spar every day until like I can't move, and then I'll still try to go to practice the next day. I'm just like, you have practice all day, every day, and like, I'm not used to having full access to a gym like that all the time. So I kind of, at first, it's like a kid in a candy shop. I just like jumped in and like I almost like hurt myself because there was so much like opportunity to train. So it's kind of like I have to limit how much I like go live and how much I just concentrate on technique. I have to like balance it out more. It's so hard for me to like sit back and watch people spar some days, but some days, you got to do that.
Who was your favorite sparring round out there?
Who?
Who was your favorite sparring round out there?
I like sparring with Jesse. He didn't punch me too hard, so.
Now, without revealing too much, what is there any like big signature move or anything like that, or submission that you didn't really have in your repertoire in the past? Now you have it, and it's something that you probably look forward to using in the future.
Well, I don't plan on busting it out anytime soon, but my leg lock game is getting really good. But it's not really something I would pull in an MMA fight unless I had like 10 seconds left. Just like one of those like surprise like kind of moves. But it wouldn't be a go-to. But they're definitely getting really good though compared to what I used to have.
Now, what is it on April 23rd that you most look forward to in this fight?
Fighting for a home crowd, like I really, really like home crowds. They're very, very supportive, and it's fun to see my whole family there. And you don't really have to travel, just kind of relax more. So I really like fighting in Michigan.
No, I don't want to do this again to you. And I don't want any. Is there any particular person or sponsors that you want to give a shout out to that's helped you with this, funding for the training camp to send you out the TriStar, or helping you, throughout this process at all?
Yeah, I have a Frank Steiner, Rosie O'Grady's, Fight Me Mouth Guards, Sick Chicks. They supply my outfit. I love wearing their stuff. Actually, she's a total artist. She actually designs my custom outfits for my fights. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then Hard Merchandise.
Now, anybody, any shout outs, or you want to say to the people listening and where they can follow you, get in contact, or, like Twitter, Facebook, anything like that?
Yeah, I have a fan page. It's Calie the Honey Badger Cutler. And then I have an Instagram, Calie Cutler. It's pretty simple. Type my name in.
And it's Calie, people. It's a little different than how some people spell it, but that's how you look it up. But thank you for saving the day today, and calling us and giving us something to interview about.
Super, Calie.
Yeah, no problem. I was just chilling at the tournament, so I was like, why not?
Well, we hope you guys have fun out there, and hope the best to the Cutler girls out there.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep. Bye.
We pull audibles. Now do you understand what I said?
Omaha!
Now do you understand what I said?
Bobby's sitting back here. Omaha! Omaha! Well, we're sorry, people who looked at the certain pictures on our pages and were like, "Ooh, I want to hear that voice."
We'll try to rebook her.
But yeah, we're gonna try to rebook her.
She works.